Well, first of all, when I was looking for a position, when I was with previous work, I read in Accounting Today publication that CBIZ MHN was one of the fastest growing accounting firms. So I thought it was a good idea to apply there and um, be a part of the fastest growing CPA firm.
Well, I actually had gone through a Big Four experience in my life when I first came out of college, so I'd already had my experience of working in the big firms. It wasn't for me. I was putting in a ton of hours. I felt like I was just a number. So I left for a brief period and did private. And then a person I knew said there was an opening at a small firm. And I was like, okay, I can do public again. Um, and so I went to what was actually a small firm, Parks, Palmer, Turner, Yum, and Egan at the time. And a year after I joined, they sold out to CBIZ. So I was back to a national firm again. But the reason I've stayed is I enjoy the people I work with. I've been here now, let's see, I will have my 20th anniversary next year. So I wouldn't have stayed if I didn't enjoy working with the people I'm here with. The firm is very, I think, sensitive to their people and willing to accommodate them. You probably know my wife works here as well. And they've been very accommodating about working flex schedules so that my wife can pick up the kids and do activities and after school stuff. So they foster that, and not every employer is willing to be that accommodating. So
It's a loaded question. First, why CBIZ? CBIZ was one of the great firms that offered me coming out of college. I interned at CBIZ back in 2015, I believe. It's a couple years, 2014, I think, actually. It's been a couple of years. Luckily, I was able to get the offer from them afterwards. I think the bigger question is why I stayed at CBIZ. It's obviously the people. I've been lucky enough to work at multiple offices now. I started down in San Diego, and everybody that I worked with down there is awesome. Shout out to San Diego office. Now I'm up in LA, and still the same concept. Everybody that works here is great, great personality, open for any questions that you have for them, great answers. You go with them, to them with any problem that you have. So it's more like a family environment. So I think that's the biggest thing is why people stay at CBIZ and why when people leave, they always have great things to say about CBIZ.
The people here are great. Everyone's very helpful. They're very nice, they're knowledgeable, they're very smart. And we have a great program where, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have these personal trainers that come into our firm, and we would exercise together with them, and we have snacks every day. They provide dinner during busy season. We have a lot of happy hour. The managers are very kind, and they don't overwork you. They know their schedule, and just a very warm, family-oriented place.
Why CBIZ? Because from the beginning, CBIZ has cared about me. CBIZ has looked after me. CBIZ has found where I want to be. In a sense, they trained me. They cared about what I wanted to do. They made the job interesting and fun.
I think Civis does a really good work on the work environment and also commitment to their employees. There's always new activities and things that makes us feel valued and motivates us to just feel in a comfortable environment. I feel like even internally we've been working really hard to have a good team bonding and try to help each other. So that's something that I really like about Civis. Overall, I feel very connected to their values as well and their vision. So I feel like that's very important when you're looking for a company, that you feel attached or connected to what their vision and values are. And yeah.